What's up, everybody? I am Fine as Wine.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Fine as Wine in the building. Please hit that like and subscribe button. We have here our deep fried salmon croquettes with our cheese grits. Very creamy, nice and cheesy and creamy. And we have our egg omelet that's fried and it has cheese on it as well. Stay tuned. Meanwhile, I'll be minding the business that pays me and reminding myself that everything does not deserve a response. I've already blended everything together, put everything together, seasoned my salmon croquette, and they're finna go in the deep fryer. So I'm gonna just give you guys a look. Here, if you can see, it's seasoned. I got my onions in there. You wanna put 1 egg in there. If you want flavor, you can add the better than bouillon. I added some hot sauce inside of the mixture. I added some Lawrys seasoning salt and just a few other seasonings. I added a little salt, so I added about a teaspoon and a half of salt, maybe less than that. I'm not really a salt person, but if you want it to be flavored down, you got to make sure you add you a little salt. You want to add flour too, actually, to this, because you want your croquette to not break. Okay, so make sure they're nicely formed, and we probably can only do 4 at a time, which is okay because you're not overcrowding it. And they smell real good. Pat them down. Make sure your onion is in there nicely. I have the temperature on like a 145 degrees, because I don't want this stuff to burn. So, you know, I have my fire like kind of low. So we're gonna make sure we form all the other salmon croquettes. Form them so that way when this batch comes out, we'll go ahead and add the other batch. I haven't had these in a while, but I was raised up upon these. So just put it in a little separate pan like that. We're gonna sit that to the side. We have about 4 more left that we're gonna fry up. And what I'm gonna make with this is some grits and eggs. So I want me like a nice little breakfast here. I call this a complete breakfast because it got like all those nice little sides with it. All right, so that's salmon croquette number 2. There are bones inside of the salmon croquettes. I normally take them out, you know, but if I don't really have that kind of time, I just kind of crush them with my hand. Crush them with your hand. That way, when you bite down on them, you won't feel them. Because you don't want to, no one wants to be biting down on no hard ass bone in their salmon croquettes. So once we drop this, we're gonna start, you know, working on our grits and stuff and our eggs. That'll be real quick. That's the last one that we have. Sit that to the side. And we're gonna give our grease a little bit more time to heat up. And there we have our salmon croquettes just chilling. And I'm gonna let you guys see me drop that in the grease. Meanwhile, I'm gonna clean up behind myself. Let's continue to support one another and be positive with each other and uplift each other.
This meal was so delicious, man, and it was so flavorful. I wish I could give you guys some right now.
When we drop that salmon croquette, we want to be able to have that sizzle. And that's what we want.
If there's anyone in the chat that you haven't connected with, please do so right now.
I'm not sure why that grease wasn't like really hot, but okay, I think that's about right. So we're gonna continue to just let that fry real good. We want to brown it. The deep fry is always best because it can cook both sides evenly, and that's what's up. So we're gonna work on our grits right now while our fish is
First
cooking.
thing we're gonna add to our water is some butter.
We want to add maybe a tablespoonful. Our water is already boiling. So, and you're gonna add some salt. I have a special recipe for my grits that I am going to share with you guys. That is our tablespoonful of butter. That's all we need for now. We'll add more when they're done. We'll add like some more butter and some salt and black pepper and a little sugar. You're gonna add your grits in. Turn up your fire to medium high. Okay, so when you're stirring and if they're starting to feel thick, then that's when you stop adding grits. So it could stand a little more. Then we're gonna turn this on a high heat and then allow it to cook. And you're gonna cover it. We're gonna keep it on a high heat for about 4 minutes, and then we're gonna turn it all the way off. Turn it all the way off. And then we'll come back and I'll show you the finished product. A little more color to mine. You don't have to cook fish that long, but you want a nice color on it for presentation.
You were so into it. You told me secrets that you never told her. So you were so. As we explore your memories of.
I did forget to mention we're gonna fry these salmon croquettes for about seven minutes, give or take, until they're the color that you want. You don't cook these long at all, maybe even less than 7 minutes if it's on the heat that I suggested.
Okay, I think that color looks all right. I'm gonna place them, let those drain a little bit. These are some you don't want to overcook, but they're nice and crispy. If later you feel like the color is still not how you want it, you could always place them back inside of the deep fryer. It's so big. You only need one, actually.
Shout out to the amazing content creators in the chat. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Share me out. And I appreciate you guys being here. Honestly, haven't had the grits with the salmon croquettes since I was a child. What do you guys eat with your salmon croquettes? What do you prefer to eat with it? Let me know in the chat.
We have some dry coffee creamer. So that's gonna look something like that. Dry coffee creamer, yes. You can add that. It has your grits nice and creamy.
Look, don't knock none you ain't never tried. Get into it.
I'm gonna add a little cheese, guys. And I like this is cheese I like. The Velveeta slice. I'm gonna add about 2 slices. And then I'm gonna add some butter and sugar and black pepper and a little salt. You can stir that in there. Add our black pepper. Some salt. That's about a half a teaspoon. And some sugar. That's about 2 tablespoons. And you can add more cream. Let's say we have some milk. We can add. Not too much, just a little bit. Some of them grits gonna be fire, yeah. Yes. And we can add just a little bit more butter, because remember I said that we're going to add a little more butter. You taste it and see how you want it. Definitely can stand a little bit more salt and sugar, more butter and cream.
I do tend to go a little crazy on the sugar, but however, I do not use white sugar. I use cane sugar because they say it's more healthier.
And salt. We are going to fry up some eggs, and then we're going to be done. See how creamy that is becoming? And you can use the dry coffee creamer. My grandma used to do that. Use it in oatmeal as well. It should be how we want it. It's not too thick and it's not runny. That's what you call a perfect pot of grits. And it's never been about a click and a view for me. Like, I refuse to badmouth somebody for a click and a view. Really? Who does that? All for a show and attention. Fuck out of here. Leave me alone. How about that? Because that won't end well. So we turn our skillet up. I'm not sure what that is. Everything is done. We're just gonna finish making the egg. I added a little salt and pepper to my egg. So I have my fire turned up high. It don't take no time for an egg to cook, guys.
When I tell you somebody tried to come for me on YouTube and they kept coming at me for no reason. Done nothing to this person but be nice, be kind, you know, be a friend, be genuine, be supportive, all of the above. That just goes to show you what type of world we live in, because you could support a person and be there for them and they talk bad about you. I mean, you could ignore the first time because it's like, okay, well, you know, maybe they're playing, but you keep coming at somebody and speaking bad about their livelihood, their work, their hustle, you know, how they make money here on YouTube, everything, their manhood, you know, their home, and it becomes a form of bullying.
That's a little Mexican
And
cheese.
as you guys know, I don't do bullying at all. That's not my forte, and nobody will be bullying me, period, because I ain't the one. But with that being said, God says we're supposed to treat people not as they treat us. So with that being said, God bless you. If that makes you feel better by talking about somebody that's only been there for you, then that's on you. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. This is our finished product. I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, I can't stress this enough. Make sure that we continue to love and support each other, share each other out, like, subscribe to one another, connect, all the above. No fake shit, because we don't do that over here. Authentic, genuine, lovable, all that good stuff. Let's do it. 2021 in the building. We started off right. It's going to continue to be right. If we have pure heart, good intentions, and love our fellow brother. Amen. Thank you. Thank you guys for stopping in.